It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and about 6 weeks ago I reviewed a beer on the channel that I absolutely loved. It was this beer here, Black Bull IPA, a black rye IPA, 4.5% ABV, 500 milliliter bottle. It was brewed by Grateful Death Brewing and a company called Brew 61, the beer fan. That beer's on the channel if you want to watch it, that review. But since I reviewed this beer, Brew 61 contacted me and they said, we would love for you to try the rest of our beers. And wonderfully enough, the beers arrived. We've got, you might be able to see a few over in the corner, Brambling Best and Greenfields Gold and BDA. So we've got a few of their beers to review over the next few weeks, and I'm looking forward to it because that Black Bull IPA was terrific. But this is the beer that we're going to be reviewing today. This is called Hop On. It's a Hoppy IPA coming in at 4.5% ABV in a 500 milliliter bottle. Brown bottle, gold bottle cap. Without further ado, let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the bottle opening, beer in the glass. Lovely, lovely, lovely looking beer. I'll tell you where they're from and everything else on the side of the bottle a little bit later on in the review, but I like to concentrate on the beer first and foremost. We got a 2-finger white head, good levels of slow moving carbonation, and it's a bright light amber coloured beer. It looks very, very good. Look at that. Let's get the aroma then. Oh, and that is really, really hoppy. It's, how would I describe it? A zesty, pithy, spicy, peppery, maybe Cascade style IPA. Little bit of toffee malt coming through as well. But it smells super, super refreshing. Let's get into it. Cheers everyone at Brew 61 for sending me your beers. Let's go. Yes! Stone the crows. Stone the crows, yes. This is what I would call a very typical British brewed IPA. And I love it. I love it because it kind of, oh, it takes me back. This takes me back to when British brewers were beginning to understand their IPA journey. I mean this with the greatest of respects to beer at Brew 61. I love this moment in time. I love this moment in time where the brewers were kind of getting to grips with American IPA, because it was a combination, and I think IPA was probably at its strongest when it was a combination of great British brewing traditions. So your great British brewing malts. I can really get the malts in this beer. And then the new swing, that kind of new swagger, that grapefruit, orange peel, pithy, spicy, peppery, bitter finish on the beer. It's what we're good at. It's what it's that kind of window, of probably, I would say, my favourite time of British brewing, when some of the big guns, kind of, I don't know, I can't really say Magic Rock, because they were very, very new world. Beavertown were very, very new world. But when your kind of small regional breweries were getting involved in kind of like this new world IPA American style beer, this is what you probably would have been drinking. Nicely carbonated, great malt quality. You're picking up them lovely biscuity wafer biscuit flavours coming through, and then a big smack of hop bitterness, because they're putting the hops in the boil. They're probably putting a lot of hops in the boil with this particular beer. Of course, some of you are saying, if that was a window of kind of IPA brewing, then what happened next? Well, I'll tell you what happened next. And it's still going on now. So there was a brewery in America, in the Vermont, in the New England area of America. They were called The Alchemist. They are still called The Alchemist. And they brought out a beer called Heady Topper. And Heady Topper was this kind of experimental brew where most of the hops went into the fermenter with the beer. So there was next to no boiling hop, or next to no hops that went into the boil kettle. Everything went into the fermenter. And what happened in that process, the beer became softer. It had more kind of hop flavour, kind of like still your grapefruit, your passion fruit, your mangoes, your orange peels, all of those lovely flavours, but it was softer. There was a lot less bitterness, and it swept the world. Literally, this style of beer, this New England IPA style of beer, has literally swept the world, and it's all people have been interested in for, I don't know, the best part of 5 years now. And I don't know about you. I don't know if you're standing in the room, watching this, wherever you are, agreeing with me or disagreeing with me on this particular comment or view. I'm a little bit bored with it. All great things, if it's overdone, just becomes normal. So, and that's what happened. They started to drop the word New England IPA, and they were just called IPAs, but they had no bitterness. I find this way of brewing IPA more, well, it's definitely different, isn't it? It's not your same old New England IPA. This is piney and resinous and grapefruity and orange peel, like biting on orange peel, and then there's a lot of bitterness coming through on the back end. You can probably see, I can feel the smile on my face. It's just different. It's good. It's rather good. I like bitterness in beer. That is a really, really good IPA. 4.5% ABV. I mean, some people would argue it maybe should be called a pale ale or a session IPA, but I mean, maybe session IPA, if I was to be a little bit critical, but I mean, I like it. I like it, I really like it. I promised to tell you where it was all based and where they're from. Water, hops, yeast, barley. So really good traditional kind of stuff going on there. No in artificial stuff. There we are. They're from Greenfields, Upton Warren, Bromsgrove. There we are, they're Bromsgrove area. Brilliant. Lovely, lovely, lovely beer. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.